Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy, Yo Babe. Say, what's up, Record Slayer Productions. Back at you with another one. You know they did it. Tractions now gave us the new Daw Essentials, and it's basically 16 plugins. And we great get into the 16. Then I'm going to do a 16 part series of every plugin. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. We're going to start off with the Autofill. Now, before we start off the auto filter, we're gonna go through the plugins. You have auto filter. That's basically it's like a panel. It's like if you're familiar with the panel that came with Tracktion 3, it's like this the panel. You ain't got the same look, but this a panel. Basically, same thing. Basically. And then you got with it's all the LFOs though, all the different shapes. So that's all. Then you got a bus compressor, which it's the same as all the ones. They got the analog look, but it just got a traction look, and that's the thing that I will say. Some people will be like, nah, too, but a lot of people into the new flat plugins now. So, but, the sound quality is great, sound good. We gonna get into it. You got the chorus plugin. One thing I must say, man, all the effect plugins are, yeah, they top notch. Like you're gonna be able to use them like you want to use all the effect plugins. So you got the chorus, you got the regular compressor, additional compressor, and this compressor real good too. Side chain with it. Got the crossover plugin. All right, this plugin ain't working right now. I don't know what's going on, but I don't need a low band working for me. I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I don't see no other option to do nothing, but no other band working. We gonna get to it though. It's the big crusher. So you got a crusher, and this gonna tone shape your low end. And what I must say is the, the like a lot of plugins that even though they had a wet and dry knob, a lot of the plugins that be effects they be meant to really still always be in the all wet, like the meant to be in your aux. And even though they had a dry and a wet, you may not get turning it down with the wet with a lot of plugins. I know a lot of people had this happen. You don't have the same sound coming out. It don't be the same quality of the sound. Same sound ain't coming out. And all the traction effect plugins, you're gonna find yourself not really needing auxes. You're gonna find yourself putting these just straight on the track because the wet and dry is working proper. I mean, you gotta play with wet and dry on a couple plugins to understand what I'm saying, but that be a lot of problems. So you be needing to make an aux with a lot of the plugins because the wet and the dry don't work to the way of the manner that you want. Like turning the wet all the way up and then controlling the volume from that track seem to give you a better effect. And they plugins, man, I don't think I'm really gonna need auxes too much when I want to dive in and just use it. Only thing I really need the aux for is to save CPU, so I'm gonna send a rack of things to that. But so what I will do still, so I'll tell you a method real quick. What I will do is while I'm creating, like making a beat, I put my reverb delays on the track as I'm going. And like I'm in the drums, copy the settings to the next one, to the next plugin. Or if I might want to do something different, because I might want to keep it. And then if all the ones I kept the same settings to, I make them auxes in that manner. So then I make the aux delete all the reverbs off all the tracks and just make one aux so it'll save CPU. If that make any sense to you. So, alright, that's the big crusher. Man, this plugin right here just took it delaying to a whole nother level, man. It's called the Delay Studio, and we gonna get into that one. And it's the ducker. I won't be really able to show you too much with the ducker because this basically uh just a side chain plugin for real. It's ducking. It's really used for like your bass and kick. I use it all over the track though. What I'm saying, what it's widely used for, it's used for all the time. It's for your bass and your kick. I use it for my well, not this plugin, but I'm saying I use ducking for my vocals to get through a whole mix. Like I put the ducking on the whole beat and it'll be ducking for the vocals. Like I do that. So you can use the ducking for a lot of things, a lot of tricky things too in your beat. This the equalizer. It look real familiar. Look real familiar. It's real good too. It's only 5 bands though, man. I need to give us some more bands. And the other thing is, come on, man, y'all got the EQ. It's not working with the controller. Is all out of whack. Like my nano controller is all out of whack, man. Like the knobs all over the place. Like the first knob, turn the Q. The second knob, move the second node. The third knob won't do nothing. The fourth fader, turn up the volume on the first one. Like it's this all over the place. So that's something that gotta be tackled. Y'all gotta get that straightened out. And you got the flanger. You know, this widely used on guitars and all that. So, man, I'm gonna show you all of them though. But like I say, with the wet and dry knob, you're gonna find yourself using a lot of these plugins on individual tracks all the time. It's your gate and expander. I think everybody should know what a gate is, right? So your gate is cutting the sound every time it's getting quiet under a certain threshold. So whatever your threshold set to. All right, so we got a limiter. It's a brick wall limiter. And the difference in this limiter, what you're gonna want to understand is, remember, because you got an output and you got an input and you got a ceiling. So think of your ceiling as your threshold. Like you can put this at 0 if you want and turn it up to there, but it's not really reacting and responding in the way of the limiters that you thinking. So think about this as your gain reduction, your ceiling in this limiter. If you think about it that way, you're gonna get better results out of it. So you think about this as your gain reduction, and if you need to, you can output some more if you need to. I'm saying to get whatever, but to get the what I noticed, the sound that you're gonna be looking for is taking definitely some dB backwards with the ceiling, going negative dB with the ceiling, and you got your release. You got the phaser. Reverb. Man, this reverb nice too. I love this reverb already. I'm already loving the reverb. Reverb sound good. You see that? They gonna size you up. Reverber 8. They getting you ready for T8, huh? And so you see that's all the stuff you got: pre-delay, damping, bandwidth, density, early or late the mix, and you got your decay, your size. Like I say, we're gonna do an individual video on all of them. And this is your stereo delay. You got 3 delay plugins. You got a stereo delay, delay studio, and you got a tape delay. So this your stereo delay. You got the crossfeed to send back from the other side, like the left or the right. Then you get to pick what you want it, the hertz you just want it at right here, and you can pan it. Got your feedback for each one. You know, you see this is the sync. Every time you see this right here, this is the sync to your beats per minute. You got your wet and dry knob. last but not definitely least is the tape delay. I like if you know like Kramer tape or the T-Rex uh, tape delay, Echoplex, all them. This is basically one of them emulations, but it looked like Traction. And it's got the tape saturation in it. So you got the noise, you got frequency, intensity, the flutter. Some I think some plugins they say flutter, say something else. I could be wrong, but yeah, you got the intensity. Then you got the same thing, how much of the filter you want to use. And then I'm loving that they did it like Traction though, man. It's all the Traction look. And if you really just paying attention, each knob is the traction wheel. Like that was slick. You know what I mean? But they still could have gave it a little bit of analog look. They could have just like boxed off the edges with like the lines, made it look a little analog. But it's okay. Cause all of them sound great, so it's all right. We're gonna make it work. But let's go ahead and start from the top with the auto filter and give it a listen. I must say all the plugins are the effect plugins are musical.
Obey who shit, what's up?
I'm gonna try some presets. Remember, these are all wet, so like I say, you play with your wet and dry knob to get what you want out of it. I say around like 16 dB. What you're looking for, that subtle. You just hear going like that's what you're looking for. So that's what it's doing. That build up, right? I ain't touching over line, but use the preset and just move the wet and dry. Put this at 0, my dry. So that's the auto filter. We don't get a compressor around.
Obey who shit, what's up? Track keys.
Got a ratio at 2:1. Let's show that. You go to compressor. You got the bus compressor right there, man. You got chorus plugin. Get a chorus plugin. Man, chorus delay, reverbs, man, flangers, all these, the bit crusher, like, man, when you ready to fatten the project up, you're gonna be able to do some serious adding to your mastering with these plugins. I promise you, just by just putting little touches of these plugins on. See how crazy that's going, right? Now watch how I just sticking the mix up. Yeah, my baby just woke up. Still asleep, baby? Yeah, I was going to do the video last night, man, but I ended up falling asleep with her. Alright, we just did the core, so we're gonna go to the regular compressor. Alright, so my baby wanted to come join me, man. Got a cup, a blanket. She ready. So, this is the compressor. Pretty cool presets too, man. Pretty cool. I ain't really into presets, but they got some pretty good ones to start off with, man. I don't know if it's just for my music. I like the crossover, so I'm gonna show y'all right here. The crossover ain't working right. So here we go. We're gonna play it. Alright, so you see, only volume is coming out here. I don't know. No volume coming out of either one of these. Alright, that right there. Problem. Y'all gotta get on top of that, man. So we great needed update. What's this version called? 1.0.18. Well, it's going to have to be 19. You definitely got to fix that. And that ain't working. We'll get off there all the way. Oh man, the big crusher. I love this jump right here. This crusher. Love this already. Great, your best friend. Let me show you what it's doing. You think it's doing nothing. Subtle. The low end effect for real. Watch this. It's distortion. It's crushing it up. It's just that, just enough amount.
What's up, track keys?
Alright, so then he go to, man, oh my God, this joint like that right here. Now this is studio delay. And you got all the different, you got your cutoff, you got your resonance, you got transpose, you got pan, you got level for each one, right? You got your feedback level, you got dry, wet, and you got tap. Pick this up 20. Then if you put the tempo on, you can use your swing. Swing don't work if the tempo not sync. And then you can set where you want it to be from here. But if you don't got a tempo on, you can do whatever you want with it. And I'm gonna show y'all a trick how to make any delay work. Whenever you want to make your delay work, and you don't have a tempo of something inside the Tracktion, how you do it is like this. This is what you'll do, right? You'll go to your delay plugin, chorus plugin, any plugin that you will want tempo match, like phaser, delay, reverb. You will want a tempo match these. So this. So she want to play with her alphabetical toy while I'm doing this. See? So, oh man, she great dog. Want to sit on the bed with it? Gotta sit right here with daddy. Yes, she gotta sit with daddy with it. All right, so we great. Hurry up and speed the process up. So, this is it. You got the studio delay, and this is what you'll do to make your tempo work. What you'll do, you'll play the song, right? And then you'll tap this. Tap it at least like 8 to 12 times to the tempo of what you hearing that the beat is going and the rhythm of the beat. So let's go. Let me see. So this beat was at like, I think like 138 or something like that. But I put the project at 140 just right now, the BPM, because I was trying to check out the tempo match on the studio delay. So I had to set it to a close enough tempo to the track. So I just did that. But this is what I do to make a delay work. This is what I do to make a delay work on any track, reverb or any of that. I mean phase or any of them kind of things to that manner. So this is how you do it. You'll put it up, lock it, press play. Turn this on tempo. And then you see the tap tempo here, so I press play.
Obey who shit. What's up, track keys?
So I like see that's at half. So now I know that's so like if you will know, so you'll know I got a half tempo there. I got a half tempo. I'm at 140. That's 70 beat per minute for me tapping. So now, even if I didn't know this beat tempo from me tapping, I know I'm at half tempo of it, right? So I know this beat gotta be around 140. You could be off by a little bit with your delay and stuff. It's a delay. It don't gotta be all the way on purpose. And for real, it worked better a little bit off. Don't tell nobody I told you. So that's the whole thing about the delay. So then you will go on this plugin, you can't what I want to say. You don't get to type in your tempo on this one. But when we get down to the other one, I'm gonna show you. So we know we at 70. So we just did Crusher, the studio delay. Now we gonna show the. We don't gotta do the ducker like I say because I can't really show you the ducker. So when we sending the same track, you ain't gonna be really ducking that. So it ain't gonna really make no sense right now. I'm gonna do that on the video of itself. So just the equalizer. And the thing I love about the equalizer is all you gotta do is double tap on a node to get a to just listen to that area. That was I don't know why other plugins ain't figured that out yet. What, baby? Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the equalizer. So you see the equalizer look real good. You know what I mean? You know what it look like, right? Yeah, it look real good, man. They had a couple bands and some mid-side options, man. Yeah, they messed up some money. All right, so she got us listening to her music, Daws. Now we got the flanger. Get it doing all this, right? Craziness, right? And a little delay to it. Right? Then you come back with your drive. Like I say, man, these plugins real musical. They real music, man. Like this your gate. Alright, so this your gate expander. Yeah, so let's see, it's basically gating. Hold on. drop. So basically, this how I made this beat with how the beat keep dropping like that. That's what I did it with. So that's what the gate do. How doing that snatch, I did that with the gate, but it was with the British channel gate. And this the limiter.
What's up, track keys? Obey.
Like I say with the limiter, think of this as your gain reduction arm. See it going down. How much you clipping out the limiter. So you wanna make sure that you know that this knob is the controller of that. Like I said, you got more makeup right here for the alpha. One. But your input is controlling how much it's going to be clipping. After you set your ceiling, and you can see that's the brick wall, right? I can show you. Hold on, let me show you what I mean. So you put this at 0. So think about 0 as extreme, and like at 0 is going to be giving you saturation and distortion. So the closer you are to 0, it's going to be the more faster you get. The more faster you get saturation and distortion. So think about it like that. And don't nobody come say, "Oh man, this fucking limiter ain't shit," because it was a distortion all over the place. You put it at 0. Nah, because you misinterpreting it. This is how it works. This idea is great though. Once you really, it's gonna be easier for you limiting. Man. You're gonna want to use this on track to track. I'm gonna use this on track to track. Like when I want to just limit my drum, my snare, and kick, and things of that nature. I'm gonna always use low CPU, fast, quick to the job. That's what I'm looking for. So I use this a lot. Then you got the phaser. Going on in the phaser. Then like I say, man, the wet and dried is all you're gonna be needing. Like at any point in your mix, like I say, the only reason I'm gonna make an aux is because I want to use it on the same setting on multiple tracks. I don't know if I said that yet, but enter is to change the presets. Enter is not period and comma for these plugins. So when that don't work for you, remember that. Alright, so now we got the reverb. I love this reverb already too. Alright, we got a reverb. I didn't know this video would be this long, 35 minutes. That's why she up, right? Trying to get up before she get up. She normally gonna get up like 8, 9. I'm gonna wake her up. Alright, see, nah, I'm getting up. Alright, so this is the mix knob. This will control how much of it is coming in.
Obey who shit. What's up, track kids.
This our reverb, basically. See, like I'm saying, like with this reverb, I feel I'm getting that same exact vibe that I'm hearing with it turned all the way up here. With once I pull the mix back, like some reverbs that don't, you would need to turn the mix all the way up in order for you to get that effect you want and aux it. I get this, I can feel that effect just only turning down. Like I say, the quickly thicken, fatten the mix, you're gonna be able to achieve this. The subtlest of changes, and you're gonna feel them though. See, you ain't gonna really hear this, but you're gonna feel this. Feel the room getting bigger. Alright, so that's the reverb. Stereo delay. So you see, basically what I did was I did a roundabout half on the right and a fourth on the left. 3/3 on the left. 3/4, I'm sorry, on the left. The timing of what I did is at 140, so that was my math for that. And then, like I say, you still got the wet and dry. That's what it is. So this the delay. Take this back. Take this back to 0. Sound dial some more of this back in. Alright, so you can see that, that's the delay. And this is it, the tape delay. Last plug in. Then we out. Right? So this is a tape delay. Like I say, this one give you a little more saturation and a more sound of the tape machine. Yeah, it even popped when it first came on. Got like a little air in it. I like it. Like I say, this straight just a tape delay right now. Like I say, it's real musical, man. You're gonna be able to make some sounds. You're gonna be able to take real DAW whole mixes, pull them out, use just these plugins and do a couple automations, man, and bring life to a mix, man. At the end of a mix, like I did, you could have not did no automations in your whole edit, man. And you're gonna be able to take these plugins at the end of a whole mix, get the DAWness out of it. Just imagine if you just go like every 4 seconds with a different one of these happening, or the effect plugins throughout 3 minutes. Like that's just gonna be enough anyway to give your music a feel that don't feel the same throughout your whole track. See what I'm saying? If you just add this for like 13 seconds or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna get crazy, man. Edits grade get crazy. Like, production grade go ham over here, man. I don't know what y'all be doing, man. Production grade go ham over here, man. I ain't gonna be able to get into too much, man, because I got my daughter with me today, man. So, you know what I mean? With daddy today. She's studio trapping. Studio trapping. What's up? See? Hey, go ahead. Go feed my baby. Try to beat her before she get up. She got up in the middle. So, it's a wrap. It's your boy Obey who say, What's Up Records, Laird Production. Like, subscribe. You feel me? Like I said, I will be giving a video of all 16 plugins, one-on-one, at least 10 to 12 minutes for each plugin. It's 10, 12, 15 minutes of each plugin, man, to give you a real rundown of what you can do with it to make your mixes better, make new and better edits. Your boy Obey who say, What's Up Records. What's up, baby? You hear my daughter? She called me Daddy. You didn't say Daddy. Alright, that's it, man. It's a wrap, man. Like I say, like, subscribe, go sign up Laird Productions. Y'all know the giveaway coming. SK Note plugins. Give up $40 credit. Do what you want, man. They got some $20 plugins, so you can get 2 plugins. You feel me? Or you can get you one, the monster plugin. That's only the top plugin is only $40. All the other plugins under $40 is the distro. So it's your boy Obey who say, What's Up Records, Laird Productions, man. Signing out. Peace.